Greetings. I'm here to do some reflections on Makeout 2013 and to choose my shadow of the week for this week. Let me start with some reflections on Makeout 2013. Makeout 2013 was something started by Pink So Foxy. She has a video about it, which is very angst-filled. She felt oppressed by her makeup. She felt like she was collecting too much. I think she felt a certain amount of guilt about having that much makeup. I admit I'm motivated by different impulses. There are categories of my makeup collection that I feel like that about, and then there are other categories of my makeup collection that I don't feel like that about at all. In addition, 2012 for me was all about discovering natural organic product. 2013 will be about that as well. However, when I went natural, I didn't just go through all my product and pitch it all. I got rid of, I'd say, about 2/3 of it, but I kept 1/3 of it, product that I liked, even though it was toxic. And I always said, that's going to be a rainy day product for me. The problem with that approach was that I almost never used my rainy day product. So this year, in 2013, I'm going to be embarking on several things all at once. Continuing to explore the natural organic world, yes. Continuing to learn about cruelty-free makeup. By the way, NYC Georgette and some others are sponsoring a collab giveaway that is cruelty-free, and one of the options is vegan, so you can go to NYC Georgette's channel to learn about that giveaway and to hear about the others who are involved in that. That's a direction I'll continue to go. However, I am going to try to get rid of some product, to get through some product, to either use it or pitch it. The first category is product I've just got too much of it. And a lot of it I like the lip glosses. I have a lot of lipsticks, a lot of lip glosses, and a lot of lip liners. I like them all. There's really not a single one that I would say, ooh, 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 I just hate that, I loathe that, why did I ever get it? I really don't begrudge the lip liners and the lipsticks so much because I wear those. I wear those every day, usually. Sometimes I don't wear a lip liner, but a lipstick, yeah, I wear every day. The hard one for me is the lip glosses. I don't know how I managed to acquire this many lip glosses because I rarely use lip gloss. I'd say I use lip gloss maybe once a week, perhaps. So before I accumulate any more lip product, I am going to try to get through my lip glosses especially, but also my lipsticks and my lip liners. And a lot of these are favorites. These are my Suresh lip glosses, for example. I really love them. I just forget to use them. So lip glosses, something I'll be working on. Then there is a category I'd call my medium-like category. This is my foundation box. Yeah, all of these foundations and primers. There are too many of them here. Some of them are natural, like this My Shell foundation stick that I tried. Not my favorite. Okay. Some of them have phenoxyethanol, like this Tarte Amazonian clay. This is also too wickedly dry for me in the winter. At any rate, I've got a whole big box of these. I need to get through these. These are products I won't, for the most part, be repurchasing. I know I'm going to be using for a cream foundation, Cowgirl Dirt. Haven't quite decided on what I'm going to use for a powder foundation, but only because there are so many terrific options out there that I am momentarily stumped. I know it will be something bismuth-free. I know it will be something talc-free. What exactly I'll use, I'm not sure. I can tell you this summer I probably don't need to purchase anything because I still have a ton of stuff to get through. So these are my liquid and cream foundations. This does not include my powder foundations. Yeah, Makeout 2013, hence the reason. Another category I'm working on is brow products. I don't have that many brow products, probably a handful, maybe. Might need to go to a secondhand, but barely. The thing about brow products is they last forever and ever and ever for the most part, so it'll take me some time to get through those, but there's really no need for me to buy another brow product at the moment. And again, I have a natural organic alternative all lined up for that. Probably get that 100% pure in cocoa bean and vanilla sugar. That has worked the best for me, and I will use the All Natural Face vegan wax brow to set them. Yay. Good, no problem. Might also look for a natural organic vegan eye pencil, just if I see one I like. But I really can't buy those until I clear out my other eyebrow product. And, you know, it might be a year's worth of product, even though it's only 5 items. Hardest category for me, and I always say this, is concealers. And I'm debating whether to even show you the box because it's so embarrassing. Let me just say that that box of foundation I have a corresponding box of concealer. A lot of this product that I use 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times, maybe 7, because I would buy anything that would say it covers dark circles, it doesn't settle into wrinkles, and it's not drying. I would use them and find out that they didn't work, and I almost never took them back. I'm just starting. I tried, for example, the RMS Uncover. It didn't work. I sent it back. I was like, yay, finally, reform. It didn't work. Sent it back. I have a lot of concealers to get through. The concealer category is the one I feel oppressed by. The concealer one is one I'm just like, holy cow, how did I get in this position in my life? I can't believe it. I'm going to start to use some, and you know, sometimes I try them and I go, too dry for this time of year, I'll save it for later. But I think I'm also going to start using them and saying, you know, I'm going to pitch this. So those are either going to be used or pitched. But again, I have a year's worth of concealer easily. Those are the 5 categories that I'm on a no-buy for. No more primer. I don't need it. I'm going to be using that Sintegrity. It has a primer built in. No more foundations until I finish this big thing up and I know exactly what I'm going to buy. No more concealers. Holy cow. Definitely don't need that. No more brow product until I finish up the brow product I have. And no more lip product. Even if new colors come out in lipsticks, I don't need them because I can blend any lipstick I need with my existing collection. I have all the colors that I need. So I am good on those 5 categories. Eyeshadow and blushes I feel differently about. I don't feel oppressed by them. I have a lot of them and I enjoy them. They make me happy. They're very colorful. They're very light. They're like little bursts of sunshine. I love them. I love playing in them. They are just a joy to me. The pigments last for 100 years. I don't have to worry about those. If you're careful, you don't contaminate the pot, you use good practices, those are going to last. The hard part for me is I have quite a few palettes full of pressed shadows. I always thought, okay, I'll go mostly natural and I'll save these for a rainy day. The problem was I stopped using my rainy day products. I just was going so hog wild on the natural and I enjoyed it so much that I wasn't using my other products, even though I enjoy those as well. 2013 then will be about using my natural products and getting through those toxic products, but also using some of my rainy day products, which means toxic products that, you know, nonetheless I still like and want to use on occasion. What I plan to do is a shadow of the week every other week where I will use something natural. And then alternately, I will be doing an oldie but toxic. This week is going to be a blend of the two for my shadow of the week. I wanted to do an oldie but toxic week, and I will to a certain extent, but I also got in my Glamour Doll Eyes OTM for the month of January. This is a product that is natural for me. It might have lake dyes. I don't worry about the lake dyes, but there's no parabens, there's no phenoxyethanol, there's no zinc stearate, there's no bismuth, which would give me the itchies. It's not so much that it's toxic, but I'm also trying to pay attention to skin-sensitive products, even though I don't have sensitive skin. I figure, what the heck, why traumatize it? So this one is a good product for me. It's also a pigment. It will last forever. And it's just so much fun to get the Glamour Doll Eyes OTMs. This month it came with candy. I've got these little 6-slits. I love candy. I have a serious sweet tooth. They are also in green. And look at this. I'm rich. I'm rich. I'm going to save this for my son who loves, this is elder son, loves coin chocolates. He loves coins. That one I just put up in my boy pile, the pile I save for my boys. But back to my shadow of the week. My shadow of the week is Glamour Doll Eyes Pigment. It is the January OTM. It is this shade called Flourishing. And I am going to swatch away. There it is applied very lightly. There it is applied darker. To play around with that, I have a little sample of a color by Aroma Lee. This is called Spring Leaf. I got that earlier, I think in the spring perhaps, or maybe in the summer, but I wanted a kind of pale green to go along with that. There it is applied very, very heavily. I think that's a gorgeous shade. So while I will be playing with Glamour Doll Eyes Flourishing, which is my official color of the week, I'm also going to be testing out Spring Leaf because I'm thinking I want a full size of Spring Leaf. I really enjoy that particular color. That is what I have on today with Flourish. There it is. Now for my oldies but toxic, because if I just focus on this, I'm going to be into my problem of using only my natural product and not getting through any of my rainy day product. So I pulled two palettes that are rainy day products. These are oldies but toxic. Products I like, but products that have stuff in them that I probably shouldn't be using a lot of, if not at all. But I bought them, I like them, I don't want to pitch them. The first one, I love these Stila travel palettes. Love, love, love. Have a lot of them. For some reason, the new ones that are rectangles don't appeal to me like the old round ones did. The ones that had the round, I don't know, I am so strange. But this is a good thing because now I won't be getting any more of these, we hope. But the ones I have, I really, really enjoy. So here, for example, is this one. This is Stila Loves BP at Nordstrom. There we go. And there are the shades. I used this shade today in the crease. Another palette that I like, this is the only palette by Lauren Luke that I have. Remember when Lauren Luke was doing makeup and you could get it at Sephora? So I have this Lauren Luke palette that also has some similar colors. And I thought, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and use this week. I don't know what's in the Lauren Luke palette, but I know it's not natural and I know it's not organic. I bought that before I was even worrying about natural or organic. I threw the box away ages ago, so whatever's in it is in it. This is a rainy day product for me. In Stila, I do know what's in here. First ingredient is talc. I think talc's a really interesting one to study, and I've done a video on that. I think it's called What the Talc, that talks about talc, so I won't go into it here. My big problem with talc is that it's drying, and so I probably have no good cause to be using an eyeshadow whose first ingredient is talc. Hello, it's going to dry out my lids, but I still love these little Stila palettes. The other thing is that talc is not as drying as it might be because this has dimethicone. As silicones go, dimethicone is fine by me. I use dimethicone and it doesn't bother me. I long ago made peace with dimethicone. However, for me, what really makes this toxic product is that this contains phenoxyethanol. It's a neurotoxin. I don't care what amount it's in, because it's in everything, and it's really, really easy to get into the pattern of simply layering phenoxyethanol. That is, layering a neurotoxin. It is safe in the small amounts, but if you're layering it, there's a question of really whether you're still using safe amounts. I know sometimes going natural is totally overwhelming for people. And boy, do I understand it, because I started to go natural last year and I just bought greenwash product because I really couldn't figure it out. And it seemed like I would look at lists and, you know, some of them 15, 20, 25 items long. They go on and on. But I would recommend, if you want to go natural, get rid of parabens, get rid of phenoxyethanol. Get rid of those two. Start there. You'll clean up your makeup and your skincare and your hair care a great deal just by getting rid of parabens and phenoxyethanol. Then if you want, you can drill down to some of the other ingredients. But start with the two P's, parabens, phenoxyethanol. Read your ingredients, get used to recognizing those. When you see those in a product, choose another product. There will be some options. Phenoxyethanol is going to be harder. I tell you, it is in everything. Everything. It's amazing how that is caught on. And the reason is it's a really cheap preservative. So even very, very expensive products use this dirt cheap neurotoxin preservative to preserve their product. Go figure. Okay, off my soapbox, off my soapbox. That is my reflection on Makeout 2013. It kind of gives you my rules. Basically, none of the 5, no brow product, no lip product, no primer, no foundation, no concealer. I think those were my 5. Yeah, that's my goal, and I'm sticking to it. Today is Monday. It is Martin Luther King Day. The university is not in session. Oh, darn. As always, thank you so much for watching. Sorry about my little soapbox. It must have been the Oldie but Toxic that did that. I'm going to learn to do my Oldie but Toxic routine without going on a soapbox. That's another pledge for Makeout 2013. Let me know what you're up to. Make it a great, great day. Bye.